Hey guys, I'm back, and I have monthly knife clubs Onyx subscription for October 2019. And let me start this video by saying their customer service has been amazing. I'm not going to get into specifics, but had a problem. They worked it out. Got a phone call from the guy in charge himself. We talked for a while. Awesome folks over there. Really like not only what they're doing with what's in the box, but what they're doing behind the scenes. So love this subscription, really like it. So love this subscription, have been really happy with what's coming in it. So I think it's fitting that we'll open October's with September's knife and see what we've got going on. Oh, I did it again. I did it again. Cut right through the card. Let's see. A BuckNBear. I've had some very happy experiences with BuckNBear. So they've got lots of different plans that you can look at here. I like the Onyx. The Onyx is, it's always a high quality, higher end knife. And what I really like that they do is they don't just give you an MSRP value to say this is what the knife is worth. They actually give you the range that you might find it for online somewhere, from different sellers. And some people say, sometimes they're like, oh, well, I've only, for the price of this subscription, you only save 15, you only save 25. Even if it's only like, oh, it's only $20, the knife is only worth $20 more than the price. Well, it's still 20 bucks, that you saved that you can spend on something else. I don't understand when people say stuff like that. But let's see. So we have, for the Onyx Collector's Plan this month, for the Onyx Collector's Plan, it's a monthly knife club exclusive. No other retailer but BuckNBear has this yet. All right. The Desert EDC Cleaver D2 steel and G10 titanium handle. That's cool. So let's take a look at what we've got here. Do not eat. Oh, some stickiness from the sticker. Oh no, it was just holding that in there. I don't know when Cleavers, somebody tell me, when did Cleavers become really popular? It happened in the last few years. So Knife Care and a 20% off code at BuckNBear. They've got some cool stuff on their website. I've reviewed a few of their things. This has some heft. I like it. Nicely done G10. I'm really glad I didn't miss out on this one. Titanium frames. Perfect centering. It's a big old blade too. Interesting clip. I wonder how it's going to feel in the hand, but you don't have to worry. I mean, I was wondering at first if it was going to be too loose, but it's got nice retention, but without having to like force it in your pocket. Doesn't look like the clip is movable, so right hand tip up only. It's fine for me. No soup for anyone else. Wow. Fit and finish on the screws is great. They are perfectly flush with the scale side there. Nice stonewash on all the metal surfaces, though. Everything is perfect. Flipper, obviously. Nice bit of jimping cut into the flipper there. Has a real Hinderer style flipper going on. And G10 backspacer with a wide lanyard attachment. Nice jimping there. Got some jimping cut forward. It's got a really nice weight. It's a nice balance between giving you enough weight to really feel it in your hand, but not being too heavy. All right. I can feel bearings. It's, it's a good cleaver shape. It almost reminds me like if this was a full blade to more of a what's the word, guys, to more of a point. I can't think of it right now. It would have like a full scimitar type shape to it. Flipper in the open position. In towards my finger a little bit, but not pushing my finger back, so it fits nicely in that choil. Comfortable handle. I do feel that clip in my hand a little bit, not much. It actually rests very comfortably between the knuckle area, right about there. So you feel it, but I actually think it adds to the grip. You know what I mean? Like it's interesting. That's really well engineered. If they were using my particular hand as the model, I hope everybody has a similar experience with this. I'm wondering how hand size affects where the clip falls, but for my hand, it fits great. Almost a very perfect fit. I'd like to see, I always say this is like a common thing for me, I'd like to see the jimping extend a little further down the spine so you can get like an extended thumb that really can get a good old grip, but you have the jimping on the spine of the blade and on the frame and the scale. So, you know, in wet conditions, rough conditions, you definitely can get a good grip between the inside of this choil here and the jimping on the spine of the blade and the liner and the lock, the scale and the lock. You definitely can get the 2-finger lock there, so this is not going anywhere. You get excellent control of the blade. Not that you would probably ever reverse grip a cleaver like this, but even then your finger falls naturally into the clip right there. You've got the jimping on a nice rise on that backspacer. Actually, this is pretty comfortable too. Yeah, it's pretty good. So one complaint I have is that the lock is pretty much flush with the scale here, and Hinderer does, you know, their frame locks pretty good to where there's a difference and it feels very natural. Now of course there is that chamfer right there to get your thumb in, but I could see if you're in a rush it is easy to miss that. Little jimping there might help, but you know, you could put that on very easily yourself with the Dremel if you're interested in that. Dremel in like a diamond bit, no problem. Nice bearings though. So let's see, push button, no problem. Flipper, no problem. Detent seems seated very well. Yeah. Okay. Let's try this though. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so little problem overcoming gravity with the light switch, but a push button flip gets it going every time. It is a heavy, I mean, it's a heavy blade. It's a nice, healthy sized chunk of D2 steel, so you've got a lot of weight, a lot of spine support. So if you are going to use this in a chopping, you know, manner, I wish I was doing this outside, but of course, bad weather again. You've got a lot of healthy blade size and weight there behind it, which is really nice. Flat saber grind, is it? Yeah. For a second, I thought it might have been a hollow grind because a lot of these cleaver type blades are. But if it is the shallowest hollow grind I've ever seen. Feels very flat. But that just puts, you know, more steel behind the cutting edge, that's all. I actually am really impressed. I'm not like 100% on board with the cleaver, the folding cleaver like a lot of other people are. I like it. It definitely has its place. I love the tip there for some fine work. But I like this one. There are a few that I really like. There are some that I think are a little excessive. I think this one is a nice balance. I think it looks pretty good. To be honest, if I got my hands on another one, I might actually do a little regrind and just curve that over a little bit. Make it look a little bit more sheep's foot-like. I think that would be a nice look on this. But, you know, that's if I got another one. I don't know. But I guess we should test it out, huh? Well, yeah, that's a let it, well, there we go. Let's get that. Just a let it fall through the paper type blade. Very, very nice. Let's pull. Pretty good. A little bit of effort, but mostly a nice clean cut. And the slice, I'm sure, is going to be just nice and clean. Yeah, very easy to do. It is a cleaver, so left one little. Yeah, not the best surface to be cleaving on. I wish we were doing this on a stump, but there we go. An excellently clean piece there. And of course, let's take a look at lockup, which is very, very early on this one. And I don't really see much travel there. Not real stickiness. Blade is still centered very nicely. You know, the lock actually may have traveled just a tiny bit as we did the test, but it has returned to, you know, I'll have to, when I watch the video in editing, I'll see, but it has returned to a good place. There's absolutely no blade play involved, and movement is all good again. So, excellent knife, especially if you're into the cleavers. This is a really nice, high-quality one. I like this. I've always liked BuckNBear. There has been some controversy with BuckNBear about where they're produced, where they're sourced from sometimes. I don't know. I didn't really get too far into it, to tell you the truth. But, you know, I always like to be honest and you know, give you guys all the details. Every BuckNBear I have had has been really, really, really good. And I've had this is probably the 6th BuckNBear I've checked out. The third folder, but 6th overall BuckNBear. I really like what they have to offer so far. A lot of the designs aren't the most original out there, but what they put together is a very solid knife in every case. And this one, you know, has a nice look to it. And I always say this, potential for customization, potential for, let me get this one out of here, potential for making it your own one way or the other. You know, the scale, the frame, it has almost a clean, plain look, and that's kind of cool because that is sort of a little classy, no gaudy features on it, but it also means that it's a nice wide open canvas for doing your own stuff to it. So there's that. What do you guys think? Who's into the chopper, into the cleaver, that style that's so big right now? And where did it come from, guys? How did that happen? But I like it. I like it a lot. Not so much because it's a cleaver, just because it fits in my hand so naturally, because it's a nice, clean, sweeping edge for doing lots of slicing and cutting. I can imagine myself using this as, you know, out in the field, taking care of food, processing, you know, wood or, you know, other kinds of natural stuff. Just using it as a general knife. I'm not sure I would carry this as an EDC, but I could see myself in different situations actually carrying this and using it. So, cool knife. This code is always on every packing card if anybody's interested in getting involved with Monthly Knife Club. And they have a whole bunch of different things you can check out. I do the Onyx because I like to, you know, add the high quality knives and check out what they've got. To me, this is like they have more expensive subscriptions, like the Ultimate plan there, but that includes a whole lot of stuff. I like to take a look at the Onyx. Has like the top tier, you know, high quality knives. That's what I'm checking out. But you can look on their website and see all the different things. They have a sister company now, the USA Knife Club. USA Knife Club is cool because it features all stuff made in the USA. And hopefully I'm going to check that out soon and show you guys what comes in that too. and we'll see if we get to that shortly. But anyway, your thoughts, your comments. What do you guys think? Another good shout out to Monthly Knife Club though for their customer service and everything. Cool company, takes care of their customers, and that, you guys, you know, if you've been watching my channel for a while, to me that is just as important as the quality of the product that comes out of the package. Be on the lookout, guys. Very soon we'll be showing you 2 brand new releases from Olight. We've got a new knife from Through Night. We've got some new knives from With Armor. We've got some new packs from Unigear. We've got lots of new stuff. Lots of new stuff coming up very shortly. So stay tuned. Remember, I appreciate every single one of you. You're all absolutely awesome. And I'll be back again real soon.